Ever notice how in scary stories animals can sense spirits that you can't? Ever notice how the spirits are supposed to move incredibly fast? Scientists say dogs and some other animals can't watch TV because their eyes are more affected than ours, and all they see on the TV is one picture or just static. Basically, videos are made up of pictures running at a high rate of speed, right? It would be like if I sped up a video at 100x. All you would see is static, right? Same with dogs. Now, what if spirits aren't transparent? They're completely visible, but they move too fast for us to see. That might be why animals see them and we can't. That would explain the shadows you see sometimes out of the corner of your eye. Or what your pet's staring at right now. I'll guess we'll never know, will we? He is obsessed with those animals, those powerful, seemingly cute animals. They're taking over his head. He doesn't talk about anything but those animals, those horrible animals. After a while, he started playing with them, all the time. And they're taking over his mind, you know. He has 6 of them. One of them knows everything. One of them is so beautiful that to gaze upon it is to know divinity itself. One of them is so strong. One of them is the only kind one. One of them is insanely happy. And the last one, oh, that last one, it is filled with a great fury deep inside of it. One day that fury was released. A great sonic boom of doom was unleashed upon him. You don't believe in ghosts, do you? Well, I do. At least, now I do. It all started one night when I was traveling alone. I go to my mother's house. She was old and needed me to take care of her. On my way there, I noticed a particular-looking woman, tears rolling down her face. I just drove on by, trying to ignore her. Just as I arrived at my mother's house, I saw the woman again, in the corner of my eye. But when I looked to see who it was in the corner of my eye, no one was there. So I proceeded into my mother's house and cooked some dinner for me and my mother. After my mother went to bed that night, I saw the woman again, but this time she was just down the hall from me. I asked her, "Why are you tormenting me?" And she did not respond. Instead, she rushed at me. The next thing I knew, I'm in a strange forest, lost, alone, and scared. I begin to look at my surroundings. I see many pine trees and a few deer hanging around. It's odd, though. Deer shouldn't be around in the middle of the night. I try to find my way home, but to no avail. The forest seemed to loop in all directions. I had no way to get back home, so I accepted the fact that I would have to live here. The only thing I could think of was the cold of the forest. I decided to find something to keep myself warm, but the only thing around was deer and wood. I'll have to get their skins, I thought to myself, and then I started feeling hungry and when trying to hunt them, I killed a few, but soon I couldn't think about anything but hunger. Game, I thought to myself. Eating the deer meat must be practical, as I am already hunting them for their skins. But the only ones I had just killed had disappeared, as if they never existed. It was then that I realized I was doomed. The ghostly woman doomed me to write this on the internet and to read the first word of each paragraph.